Good morning from a beautiful day in Yangshuo. We have got an exciting one for you today. I'm heading to school. I've got lessons that start in about half an hour. I'm just gonna grab me breakfast, a trusty yogurt with me Nature Valley biscuit. You know how it is. And then later on, we're gonna be doing something pretty exciting. I actually went there yesterday. It was an unbelievably beautiful spot that some friends showed me, and we're gonna head back there later and I'm gonna show you around and we're gonna have a little drive and chat. So make sure you stick around for the entire video. Let's get stuck in. Ni hao, ni hao. You guys 酸奶？
酸奶5块，
5块是吧？ So easy to pay for stuff. Bam, sorted. Got me breakfast. 谢谢啊, bye bye. I'm just headed to school now. It's funny saying I'm heading to school. Feels like I'm about 16 again. Kind of like it though. As I've said in the previous video, this is the first time I've actually enjoyed going to school. I'm going to school like, yeah, I can't wait to learn some more Chinese. It's a good feeling. 所以我9点25分上课，然后课以后我们一起会去别的地方开车拍视频，很漂亮的地方，你应该待到那时间。I don't know if that was what I was trying to say. Here's my teacher. He's arrived. Oh my god, that's too hot. Okay, so class has started and I really enjoy my classes at Omeda. They're very informal, very laid back, and I think whilst I've been there only for like 6 weeks in total over about a 3-month period, 我觉得我的中文水平提高很快，所以我感觉很满意。So I've been learning from this book, and here it says, 您的信我收到了，但是因为忙，也因为我的汉语不好，过了这么久才给您写信，请您原谅。So that basically means I received your letter, but because I was busy and my Chinese is also not very good, sorry for taking so long to reply to you. Now we're going to use this 有道 pen and see what it can do. So in the blink of an eye, I'm able to scan multiple lines at once very quickly, and it's going to translate it for me in real time.
您的信我收到了，但是因为忙，也因为我的汉语不好，过了这么久才给您写信，请您原谅。
So as you can see here, it's translated it absolutely perfectly. And not only that, I can literally click on each individual word in the sentence, and it's going to tell me exactly what it is, how to write it, and it's going to give me the translation a little bit below. It's going to give me sentence examples. It's going to give me the pronunciation, as you can see. The Youdao pen also has a tap to translate feature, which is light speed. You can literally tap any word, whether it be Chinese or English, and it will give you the translation vice versa.
猜出来。
There's a huge lexicon index here and loads of stuff to see that you can learn from. It's a really, really helpful tool. So this trusty little device is going to give you about 6 to 8 hours of battery life. You can even use this without it being connected to Wi-Fi at all. You can have it completely offline and use it on the go wherever you are. And not only that, you're able to use it in, for example, a restaurant. You know, if you're coming to China and you don't read Chinese, you can pick up one of these pens, take it into a restaurant, scan the menu, and you're good to go. You're pretty much going to know what all the food is, even if they don't have any pictures. So the Youdao pen is in fact the bee's knees. I'm taking that everywhere with me on a daily basis. They are actually giving us a cheeky little discount code that you can check out down in the description if you want to pick yourself up one. With that out of the way, let's get on with the rest of the video. Just walking down the Yangshuo streets, and look at these old men. I shouldn't say old, but they're playing some chess. Ni hao. Wow. Very intense game by the looks of it. I don't know how to play Chinese chess. Maybe I should learn. Carry on walking down the streets. What a beautiful day it is today. You can see the street sellers selling their dragon fruits. It's 10 yuan for 7 of those, I believe. I guess they must be kind of going off or something. Anyhow. And then we got some old women over here doing some sewing or something. 你好，这是什么呀？
我孩子了，你孩子让了没有啊？
哦哦，明白。
让了都帮你补那个孩子靴子。
哦，明白啊，谢谢。Something to do with shoes. I'm acting like I knew exactly what they were saying, but I didn't. 50%听得懂 which is enough sometimes. Alright, ladies and gents, we are on the road and we are headed towards a very amazing place. What I really just can't get enough of in Yangshuo is that I can literally bike around for an hour, just finding little places, going down little alleyways, going wherever my heart feels like going, and I just have the best time because there's always an amazing view. It's nice, hot, sunny weather, and you just come across so much interesting stuff wherever you are. You always come across some quirky little cafes or shops. For example, I've just stopped on the side of the road, look at the state of this little place. Proper cute little coffee shop, look, which we're gonna have a look and maybe we'll get something.来一杯热拿铁. Tempted to get a cheesecake, but I've just had lunch, so I probably don't need one. Alright, we'll just get... Alright, we're back on the bike and we're off. Let's go and have a look at these guys down here. These guys, this is one of the bamboo rafting checkpoints that you can get on or get off. I tell you, these guys work hard. These guys really, really work hard. Oh. Okay, I'm not allowed to walk down there apparently. So this is what they do. They load up the bamboo rafts onto the truck and they probably take them back to the starting point. But these guys do work hard. They literally all day sort of whacking that big bamboo stick into the water and paddling the customers. And it's like right now it's 37 degrees outside. Just look at this place, man. This is such a stunning view. Such a stunning view. These are the guys I was talking about, look. Bamboo rafting, you can see a dad and daughter. She must be loving that. It always amazes me how just a few bits of bamboo, they stay on the water like that. We have made it to the path that I came on yesterday. Hello. Here it is, the also secretive, bespoke path with the beautiful views. Just look at the view, man. Can you believe people literally grow up in these areas? People grow up in these houses, and this is their bog standard view that they've grown up with. Bog standard in their eyes, probably, because it's so normal to them. But for any tourists here, it's pretty magnificent view. Now, let me know down in the comments if you could see yourself living in a place like this. Because for me, personally, I love these kinds of places surrounded by views of nature. But for me, it's kind of the kind of place where I'd love to spend half of my time, which I'm currently doing. I think I would kind of miss the hustle and bustle of the cities if I did move away from it now. But at the same time, if you live in a place like this, I think your life is just so much more simple. And I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean that in the best way possible. Because if you're in a city, there's a phrase we have in the UK for the Chinese people watching, that's keep up with the Joneses. And essentially what that means is you kind of got to keep up with everything else around you. And there's this competitive atmosphere. You can't really escape that. That's just how it is. You got to keep up with everything around you. You got to keep buying new stuff. You feel like you have to keep buying new stuff anyway. Otherwise, you kind of get left behind. You know, you're always looking for the next promotion. You're looking for the next iPhone. You're looking to upgrade your life in a materialistic sense. And here, they just don't quite have that same mentality. And I really respect that. People here don't give a toss if you've got a Chanel handbag. Oh no, they do not give the slightest of shits. I feel that myself, being in the city, you know. I find it hard for my mind to kind of rest. I notice when I'm in the busy metro stations and I'm in the busy train stations and shopping malls, it's cool, you know. I'm not giving it, you know, I'm not dissing it. It is cool. But at the same time, like, your mind and your heart is always racing, you know. Sometimes I find I'm in a rush, even when I'm not in a rush. I've got all the time in the world, but I'm running, you know, in a metaphorical sense. And when you come away to places like Yangshuo, I tell you, all of that noise just goes away, and you get to enjoy it for the beauty of what it is. And you can hear yourself think, and the creative juices start flowing. Whoa, look at this. This woman's got a cow. Ni hao. Wow. Look at him chomping on that grass. He's loving that, isn't he? Tell me, how on earth is Earth producing that kind of landscape? You know what kind of thoughts go through my head when I'm looking at stuff like that? It's like, because all of that takes so long, right? In our lifetime, nothing changes really. But that makes us think that all of these like karst landforms in the background are in a static state. They are like that, and they're not changing. But that couldn't be further from the truth. The plates are always moving, and this is always changing. Kind of learned the same for people as well. You know, this is an important lesson I learned actually. This thought has just come to me. We look at people in the same way. We look at people in a static state. If someone did something to you, we see them, we define them by that thing that happened. It's very hard for most people to realize that people are not in a static state. They're always growing and evolving and changing. So people like from high school, for example, that I haven't seen in years, they might remember me for how I was in high school and define me as that person, whether they like me or whether they didn't. But I tell you now, I am literally an unrecognizable person from when I was in high school. My experiences have just taught me to see people in the same way, that they're always changing. You know, give people the benefit of the doubt because they learn from their experiences. Now this is the China they don't want you to see. This really is the China they don't want you to see. And look what we can see down here. People enjoying themselves on the little, I don't even know what you call this really. I'm going to call it a bridge. Oh, there's people swimming in the river as well. Tell me, is this or is it not the China that they don't want you to see? Right here I can see people having fun in the river. No worries in the world. But nah, the big bad Western media, this is what they don't want you to see. People happy, enjoying their life in China? No, can't be real. That can't be right. Something ain't right there. These are definitely forced to be there because they knew I was coming. They've been paid by the CCP to have fun in the river because they knew the Barretts were on their way. What a perfect place to end off the video here. I hope you did enjoy this one from the Barrett channel, from Ollie in Yangshaw, showing you the real China on the ground. Don't let any of these people tell you what China is like if they've never been here themselves. Absolutely. If you do want to study at the school that I'm studying at, maybe you can be in the same class as me. How cool would that be? Make sure you use the code Barrett200 if you do sign up with Omeda for online or offline classes. The links for Youdao are down in the description. There's a video just here, another one I filmed in Yangshaw that you will enjoy if you did enjoy this one. We will see you in the next one. For now, everybody, have a good day. Take care.